Hi there! Sensei Victoria Whitfield here, and this is your weekly love letter from the dojo at naturalintuition.com, your source for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition. This week's source wants us to talk to you about the platypus complex. So I'm sure you've heard of different kinds of complexes, such as the Oedipus complex and the Electra complex, and blah, this is not that. This is a little bit different. Platypus complex is when you are feeling like you're out of bounds in your life right now. So let's talk about that for a second. Perhaps you've been feeling off lately, off your game, uncomfortable, like you don't fit in. Especially, maybe it isn't just recently, it may be all your life or for quite a season. But when things are going awry or don't feel like they fit together well, right, is the platypus complex. We have all these wonderful gifts and nowhere to use them. Or we stick out like a sore thumb because in our family or in our team at work or in our team at school or in our class, in our friend group, because we're just so different. We're not really one of the pack or part of a clique necessarily. Or perhaps you've even started your own groups because you're so much of a platypus. I know that there's another expression, I'm hearing in the energy around black sheep energy. However, a black sheep, although she stands out, she's still one of the sheep. Whereas platypus, if you see her, you're like, oh my God, are you a duck? Are you a beaver? Are you like a turtle? I don't know what you are, but you're so cute. I don't know what to do with you, right? So this is speaking to people in particular, calling out in the energy those who have multiple interests and multiple goals, but are having a hard time staying focused because your energy is so creative. I don't know who this is, but Source wants you to know that having a platypus complex means that you're seeing your creative breadth as an issue when it's actually on purpose. You have a tremendous gift that you are here to bring the world with. You're built to synthesize your many different facets of who you are, your many different talents. You're meant to synthesize them in the way that only you can, right? And that brings a healing gift to our community. Now, the guides are telling me particularly this week to read out of the Animal Spirit Guides book by Stephen D. Farmer about platypus energy. I didn't read this yet, I just turned to the page. If platypus shows up, it means this is a time of heightened sensitivity, so pay close attention to the cues that your body gives you. See if this is talking about you. Time to discover the layers of meaning behind any significant encounters you're having. Rather than trying to adapt to others' demands or their pace, stay in tune with your own internal rhythms and move with those accordingly. The guys are telling me to stop for a moment and say, you may feel like, because you're so different, that you have a hard time keeping up with social conventions, expectations, or what you think you should be doing, right, traditionally or homogeneously speaking. You march to the beat of your own sacred drum. The situation before you, ahead of you, requires you to have an absolute faith in the process and go with the flow, neither resisting nor being passive or non-responsive. Your clairvoyance is increasing, and you'll find that you more readily trust your inner vision when you do this. Include food in your diet that's grown underground such as potatoes and carrots. I just wanted to show you. Ooh. Platypus. All right. So platypus energy is coming to you this week in particular to say, stay focused on your lane, right? This is about pace and not race. You're meant to be unique. It's okay for you to stand out and march to the beat of your own drum, right? And also, go with the flow that you're feeling. Trust your gut, because your unique viewpoint and vision is what's needed to really bring the best outcome this week in particular. And I'll pull an oracle card too, just as a bonus, because the goddess guidance deck said that she wanted to encourage all our platypuses out there. From one platypus to another, I feel you. We all feel you here at the dojo. If you think you're a platypus, comment below, send me an email back, let me know if that's you. Mwah. Goddesses, what do we need to know this week in particular? Oh, gotcha. Goddess Maybe comes forward to talk about cycles and rhythms. So again, reinforcing that you have your own beat and you need to honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. When you feel like it's time for rest, or that you need to have a schedule moving forward that allows more time for strategic rest, listen to, honor, and move forward with implementing that. Because when you're well rested, when you're in your flow, you're able to bring us the gifts that only can come through you in this lifetime, okay? Honor that platypus complex. Don't let it dominate you, okay? This is a gift. I believe in you, and I'll see you next week.